Place was expensive too.
Yeah, it was. Especially for what you got. Like Texas Roadhouse is one of the only places like that we go that I actually feel is worth it. Because
like you get the value out of it.
Yeah, like we both can go get a drink, get a really good dinner. I get a steak, and it's like $60. Like that's a lot of money, but like I leave feeling like, yeah, I didn't get ripped off. Because I can go to McDonald's and spend 30 on 2 or 3 people, no problem anymore.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Do you guys know anywhere that sells turtle soup?
Like in a can?
No, like
I think it's illegal now. I don't think you're allowed to sell it.
I don't know. Is that a thing, Jarmar?
It used to be, but I think
no, to be illegal.
Yeah, I tried to have a turtle as a pet, and they were like, "No, it's illegal."
No, I think there's like a weird licensing issue now with turtle soup.
Yeah, I hear that they've really got it locked down and are not letting anyone else make it.
Oh.
Hey, they all caught on. There we go. Hello and welcome to Modern Toy Fair. I'm your host, Mr. Modern Toy Fair, and I'm joined by the founder of the NECA Illuminati, the delayer of shipments, the procrastinator of pre-orders, the perfect person, the two-time daddy, my YouTube wife, Mrs. Modern Toy Fair, Jarmar_Games. But that's not all. We're joined by the consumer of all things vile, one of the former co-hosts of the Figuratively Speaking podcast, the man with more titties than you could talk about, Corey. And last, but certainly never least, he is the man known as Bearded Spice. He is the man Modern Toy Fair has full custody over. He is the man Optimus Prime popped, and he just refuses to stop. The Twilight Knight, the master of mech, the three-pump chump of taking this show off the rails, Nate. How's everybody doing?
Good. You can also add in there the man who doesn't know shit about tonight's topic.
Which is funny, because you told me the reason you knew that we were going live tonight is because you went to the channel to see if there was a thumbnail.
I saw it. I saw what it was, but I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So
I'm glad the thumbnail was real clear about the topic. All right.
No, I know what the topic is. I don't know anything about it, though.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I thought you just meant that you didn't get what the topic was based off of what.
No. What he's saying is he's like me on most of the episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why I was very fearful if you didn't show up, because I'm like, we need him.
Oh, wait, I'm still this way on this topic.
He doesn't know shit ever. So,
right.
Nothing's changed. You're just joining him on that same bench.
I'm here for the news.
All right.
On this episode, Nate will be playing Jarmar.
Yeah.
Oh man, we have Ivan Sanchez super excited about Roadhouse in the chat.
Yeah, I thought we were
Roadhouse?
just going to record about Roadhouse.
Because that was
Texas
the cold
Roadhouse.
that was the cold open. Is I just started it while you guys were going on about Roadhouse.
Yeah, my brain just instantly went to like Patrick Swayze Roadhouse.
That's what I said.
Which is I'm more than happy to talk about if anybody wants to.
Yeah, but that's
not
delicious.
really. Not really.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
What I do want to talk about, though, is, well, as we already know, Mattel has officially signed, ink to paper to have the master license for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures. Previously, Mattel had it for, 30-plus years?
Playmates.
Who'd I say?
Mattel.
Mattel had it twice. Sorry, it's been a long night. I'm very tired, and I've got a long drive tomorrow.
Mattel stole it from another Mattel.
So let's try this again. As we know, Mattel has put ink to paper to get the master license for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures. Previously, Playmates had this, and for the longest time, they were not playing well with others. There was a period of time where companies like NECA would only be allowed to release turtle figures maybe at Comic-Con or certain exclusives, or very few and far between. Like, they had to jump through hoops to get us the movie Turtle 4-pack. And that was San Diego Comic-Con 2015, 16?
I think it was 2017.
2017. Okay, I knew it was a while ago. I
Yeah.
can't remember. So
Yeah.
not quite 10 years ago, but
So long
pretty
ago.
close. That's wild.
Was
NECA's
the
been
was
doing
the
turtles for
was
that
the
long.
original anime set first?
I think those were after.
I thought those were after too.
Those are after. They had to be
I
after.
think those were because the video
Wait.
games ones were first,
Yes.
and I do think the cartoon was before the movie.
Really?
Did they do a 4-pack?
They did do it, and it
The
came
mo-
out in that fancy case that looked like the old
Yeah,
toy
it came in
case.
the.
It was
yeah,
like an
it came
Okay.
with Shredder. Yeah, it came with Shredder, Krang, all 4
Yeah, I got it.
turtles. Yeah.
So then, okay, because I got them after the movie Turtle.
Because that's when they were able to
But that's
release
when
them
they
as
did
the
them to
2
Target
packs.
with the-
Yeah.
they were-
Yeah.
And that was a
yeah,
nightmare.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it was,
But
yeah.
the only reason like they were allowed to do that is they had to put like, was that the one? Yeah, they had to put the new logo on it. They weren't allowed
Mhm.
to put the classic logo on
Right.
the classic set, and they had to put Nickelodeon's logo on it. There was a
Yep.
lot of stipulations.
And then before all that, they did have the Mirage turtles.
Way back in the day.
Yes,
That
those
was
were
even
Toys
worse.
R
I wanna say
Us
2008.
and
Yeah.
Toy.
And those were like a fluke.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
nothing happened for a very long time.
Yeah.
yeah. So NECA's one example of people really having to jump through hoops in the beginning to be allowed to do this. We don't know the whole story, but a lot of people speculate that Nickelodeon kind of stepped in, seeing how valuable the license was for action figures and other merchandise, and was like, no, we're gonna play nice, and we want money. And suddenly, we're getting
Playmates was not providing.
yeah. Playmates was not providing much on the shelves to begin with at that point,
For collect-
and it kind of opened the floodgates because first we got more NECA, then we got Super 7, and now essentially anyone who wanted the license has gotten it.
Yeah.
Like,
DC Direct had done them. Hasbro
Yeah.
has done a version of them at some point. Yeah, everybody.
it is
Everybody but Mattel at this point,
yeah,
right?
It is
but this is
already
the
done.
first time Mattel's is getting their
Well,
hands in the.
No, Mattel did the Turtles of Grayskull.
Yes, that's
So-
right.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
isn't their first time.
that's-
They
with
already
Turtles.
technically have.
Yeah. So literally at
That's-
this point, everybody has had their turn of
Yeah.
Turtles. So
Even-
Mattel
Wow.
did
Yeah.
Hot Wheels.
So it raises the question because there's a lot of rumors based off of some things we've seen going on at Toy Fair that Mattel may try to pull the reins back a little bit, because in the recent interview with Veebs, Trevor had a lot of turtle projects that were kind of temporarily on the shelf. And he blamed like pricing and size and stuff like that, but it's really weird that none of that stuff kind of really showed up at Toy Fair this year. That their offering in general for Turtles at Toy Fair seemed a lot less than usual. A lot of other companies didn't seem to show off nearly as much, and it's kind of making people raise the question: is this Mattel's fault? Is this just is this tariffs? Like what's causing this sudden kind of almost like someone turned off a faucet? Because we went from having too many turtles to now suddenly everyone seems like they're afraid to make a turtle action figure. So what do you guys
They're
think? Let's start with the biggest turtle fan on the show, Corey. What do you think? Jamar, what's your opinion? Because you have a love-hate relationship with Playmates. You've been dealing with them for much longer than any of us. So I'm curious what you think.
I mean, I guess my initial thought, I don't even know if this is really answering your question, but I do sort of feel like it's the old adage, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And like seeing and knowing the fact that like we're done kind of with like the Playmates, like Tales from the TMNT line, that's over. We have the G.I. Joe to look forward to, but then like it's kind of almost seems like that's just it. I'm really more so intrigued with Mattel and like hoping that this isn't true. I know this is what we're discussing, but I hope for the life of us that this isn't true, that they're going to try and restrict the line. Because we're losing someone who is not the greatest, but reliably the same. And now we're getting this new person who are like, I don't know if I could trust you yet. And if we start off on this wrong foot of shrinking the license down, not making it again a dry period, I think I would be pretty upset. So I hope that this isn't true, but it does seem to be like no one's announcing. Like NECA would normally, we would see things 2 years, 3 years in advance before, I feel like we really didn't get much of that unless I missed anything. I didn't see anything that was like, oh, we're waiting for the license. Like we have like the Fortnite stuff that we didn't really see any more like update or anything. Well, that's when they showed like the figures and stuff.
Fortnite was the first time was at Toy Fair. So they did show off some new stuff. Yeah. But it seemed like it had to be tied into something else. Because there was a lot of stuff this year at NECA that was tied into video games. And I don't know if that was just a choice or a workaround.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question or kind of keys. That's just like my overall kind of vibe and thought of the whole Mattel thing is that I'm starting to become more nervous, Yeah,
no. I mean, it's fair. I mean, I'm with you. I hope this isn't true unless they really bring the heat and have some bomb-ass like turtle toys.
Yeah.
But it is kind of like, well, the writing's on the wall. Hopefully we're wrong. What about Nate? What do you think down there?
More than anything, I mean, I just think it's interesting. All of this stuff I find fascinating because, I've been watching all of this happen, unfold, and we now take it for granted. It used to be that it was really tough, like it was said before, with all these workarounds. They had to be in convention sets, or even when they went to Target, they had to be over $50, and all that stuff has changed over the years. I don't know if it's Mattel, because Mattel they don't take control until 2027. So it's tough to say whether or not they have any say in this whatsoever yet, or are these companies just trying to tiptoe lightly because they don't know what's going to happen.
They want to promise a
am,
bunch of cool shit and then find out that Mattel's going to shut them down.
Yeah. So yeah, that's part of it. I am excited though for Mattel because I think Mattel has done some. I mean, with Masters of the Universe and Jurassic Park,
World Park,
whatever you want to call it,
universe.
Yeah. They have done some pretty incredible things in the toy aisles over the last few years, and so I'm pretty excited about seeing what they're going to do with Turtles. Now, part of me is also used to, NECA Turtles or even Super 7, so these more higher end stuff. But I have to imagine even at the 20 or I don't know $30 price point, because who knows what's going to happen over the next year. I am still excited to see what Mattel does. I think they're going to do some cool stuff, and I am excited to see it unfold.
That's fair. I'm always jealous when you guys bring your Masterverse stuff on OnlyFigs. Those figures always look so incredible. They come with the coolest stuff. So DC and Turtles going to Mattel, I'm here for it. I'm excited to see what they do. I just don't want it to shut down everything else. If I had to choose to get cool stuff from Mattel and nothing from anyone else, or get everything from everywhere else and have almost too much to choose from and get nothing from Mattel, I think I'd rather go the other direction. Because, like you said, we're used to NECA, and NECA just started the 2012 line, and it already feels like they're putting the brakes on it, because we got Tiger Claw is hitting this weekend, along with the Foot Soldier 2-pack.
Yeah.
And then we got Slash was the new reveal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we get any other 2012 reveals at Toy Fair?
Splinter.
We
see. Oh yeah, with Splinter. Yeah.
So we got two reveals.
Jones.
We did see
Casey Jones.
Yeah, there was Casey. Yeah, there was.
I've seen Casey.
Yeah, I don't recall. Yeah.
Okay,
He's real skinny.
Well,
he's real skinny, and he had his mask on, which doesn't really happen all that often in the show.
Yeah, which was really weird. But I mean, yeah. So at least we got 3 reveals from him, so that's a plus. The 45th lyric here he also worries quality with Mattel. Motuverse is very good, but looks very plasticky. That's fair. They do look like toyish action figures versus high-end collectibles, but just what they are. Nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Like, that's what Marvel Legends is. That's what G.I. Joe's, like,
I
I'm
don't know,
perfectly
man.
okay with that.
This is looking awesome.
Exactly. It still
Yeah.
looks
that-
fucking dope, but like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it just depends on, as long as they don't make it like cheapy, like it's not Super 7, right?
my my thought is almost exactly the opposite of you guys. Like I'm all on board with Mattel in this. I can only imagine that they paid a huge sum of money to get this, and if they are planning on doing anything that resembles Masterverse, um, they are in the understanding of this is going to span across multiple iterations of the Turtles, like Masterverse does, and they've already made a Ninja Turtle line with the Masters of the Universe, which arguably is the most successful mashup out of all of the mashup toy lines that Ninja Turtles has done. That was the most successful one. I mean, how many waves did they have? 4, 5? Like,
At least,
something like
they had
that.
multiple deluxe
Yeah.
figures, like,
all stuff here. Yeah, they went all on board on that, and I think that was like their test of, can we make Turtles marketable on the store shelves. And I think it's so funny. Like, you can get on the forums and Masters Universe forums or Ninja Turtle forums, and they're complaining, oh no, make more Origins figures for Masters, stop making these mashup things. And it's like, dude, this thing must have sold like gangbusters because they made so many of them.
yeah.
So I'm all on board with Mattel kind of pulling everybody back. One of my biggest pluses for this is that NECA has gotten, in my opinion, very lazy in terms of going after other properties because they've relied on Turtles for so long. And I think I will sorely miss the 2012 line. I would really like to see that continue, but for mostly everything else, I'm pretty satisfied with what I got. I don't see where they could go with a lot of this stuff. So for them to kind of have to get back out there and get hungry again and kind of find some new licenses and find new life somewhere else, like, I'm loving that. Same thing with McFarlane losing the DC line. Like, go out there and try to make something else more exciting. And kind of it's kind of getting tiring with that stuff, in my opinion.
I mean, realistically, yeah, it's, and we did see the beginning of that for both those companies at Toy Fair, because McFarlane showed off a shit ton of video game stuff and the sports stuff, and some of the like, what was it, the Image comic stuff, and then with NECA, you saw more horror. This year, we saw a bunch of different things like McDonald's and
Weird.
DuckTales. So they are like exploring other options. So like, it could be that's the case.
But could you imagine though, real quick, like being NECA and hypothetically they lose the line or whatever, they can't make any more Turtles, how hard it would be to like find something else to replace that, just because they've made like just boatloads and boatloads of cash. So now they're like, well, we're working on these McDonald's line, let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah, we're gonna kill this quick because it's not making enough. Or like,
it's gonna be harder for NECA to find a new footing than it will be for McFarlane.
You just can't find another,
especially at that price
like,
point.
Turtles property. Yeah, it's.
I would hope that when things were good with the Ninja Turtle line, they knew that they were riding a huge crest, and it was gonna break at some point. I mean, you can't keep making the same stuff forever, especially when it's not your license. Like Hasbro, they can make Transformers forever because that's theirs. But NECA, is in this a different boat trying to buy IPs to, limited IPs here and there. So I think NECA, they're just going to have to restructure a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
going to
easy
be
to say.
a scary time for NECA for sure. Out of the two, because McFarlane will be fine. McFarlane's got plenty of other licenses, and while DC's going to be a big hit for them, I don't think it's going to be detrimental because Todd will just find something else to obsess about for a few years. We do have some chats here. So Shiny Youngster, nothing to worry about. Even if Mattel stops everyone from making TMNT, they won't be able to stop third-party bootlegs. Yeah, but that's not going to be the same quality that you're getting. And also, that's bootleg turtles. I feel like is such a small part of that market. There's so many.
Plus, is there other than the Four Seasons ones? Are there really anything that?
No, everything.
Those ones,
Joy
the
Toy is
Boys,
licensed. The
Boy
ones
robots.
with the butt cheeks are licensed. Like,
Well, they weren't initially licensed,
but they
though,
ended up
the
getting
ones with
licensed.
the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like they were initially gonna
I don't know what
be
you're talking
the
The
what
super
is it,
articulated ones. I can't remember what company makes them. Is it
It was like
JTT
Lin
or
Hung
something?
or
about.
something
Butt
like that.
cheek?
The turtles, like
They're called
the
butt-
thing that like people noticed in the first like images of them when they showed off Leo and Raph is when you turned it around and looked under the shell, the turtles had butt cheeks. Because most of the other companies, it's just a hip.
They're
joint.
like
You
more
don't see anything.
muscular.
But they got cake.
They're fucking amazing, and I regret not ordering.
I regret not
but
ordering them too, and I want to hunt them
Oh
down
my
because they look
God.
incredible. And I'm
I
real
just
upset.
I can't spend the money on what they want like for them now.
What are they now? I haven't
Pull up
looked.
like 150
Fuck.
a turtle.
I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
assumed you meant. Yeah, that sucks. Cause
Yeah.
I,
Were
I
they
really...
big?
No, they're,
No,
they're
they were-
6-inch scale.
Yeah.
Just Google turtle butt cheeks.
Yeah,
don't
go ahead and
Nope.
Google that.
Don't do it.
I feel like we even had a conversation
that's
about this
illegal.
on the show when it happened, like a year or two ago, and
A year
we
ago,
had a
you
whole
think I
argument
could-
where I had to Google
Dude,
a turtle butt cheeks and show it to you.
there are times that I send, well, not Jamar because he doesn't like me, but I'll send you guys reels on Instagram, and like you'll like laugh or respond in like 10, like within like a few minutes, and I'm like, I wonder what I sent him.
I mean,
'Cause I
to be
don't
fair,
remember
you send me
that
so many
quickly.
things. You and Corey both send me things on Instagram, and I check the Instagram messages on my personal account so few and far between. So I'm just
Yeah,
like, I
well,
don't
that's
understand
'cause
why
we're
you guys don't
thinking of
just
you.
open up that
Sorry.
other app and
Sorry,
put it in our
trying to be
Discord chat.
friends.
But I'm just saying, you
know.
have my number. You could text it to me, or you could just put it
fuck off.
in our Discord chat where all four of us can
Not
look
if
at it.
it's a reel on Instagram. I don't know how to do all that shit. Get out of here. Fine, I'm not sending you dick anymore. Not even dick. All the
It's
dick sort of
literally-
A
Corey.
reel? Text you a reel? What is this, 1842?
Right.
Wait, you don't just. All right, never mind.
Sorry, I forgot the geriatrics were on the show. Back to the chat real quick. Ivan Sanchez has a
Send
couple
you a
in here.
reel.
I personally
Mr.
believe
Union.
Mattel will be. Hold on. I personally believe Mattel will let third parties work on Turtles since 2027. Will be a busy year for them with the upcoming movie, new TV series, and live action movie. Mattel is full. Having others make figures will help out the awareness of the franchise. If they go on a no, we'll do it. They better release the best dang Turtles because they will piss a lot of people. They will piss a lot of people off.
I mean,
It's a very, very good point.
look, Mattel made this like 5 years ago, or maybe 2 years ago, maybe a year ago.
oh
I don't
my
know.
god.
They made this.
When was it made, Corey? Did you
I
pick it
don't
up?
know.
Did you pick it up last
Sometime
week?
in the last decade.
Mattel made this, and it's awesome.
Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
I have a
I
lot
don't
of
doubt-
faith that what they're gonna do is gonna be
Yeah.
good. I just don't want to see other things go away because of it. I like
Yeah.
options.
I also am a little like annoyed with the fact that I have like the Playmate figures from Mutant Mayhem, and then the next movie comes out, and now they're gonna be like Mattel. I don't know, they're not gonna be like the
Are we
same.
still getting a next movie at this point?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Yeah,
coming out
it's
next year.
coming.
It's literally next
I
year.
don't. With the way Paramount is, I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
believe
it's
it.
next year.
They literally
Yeah.
canceled
Well,
the
I
TV
mean,
show.
It depends. I don't know what's happening now, but
It's
yeah.
made or being made, whether or not,
It's gonna be a tax write-off.
Like-
I'm calling it.
I feel like right now at Paramount, they're like, oh my God, we just spent all this money for Warner Brothers. We're awesome. We're going to be so rich. And they're like, okay, now you got to make movies and you have to spend money to make the movies too. And they're like, oh crap.
Yeah, we don't have any of that.
We don't have any more money. We borrowed $20 billion to do this.
Can somebody get Kevin Costner back?
The third
Kevin
Are you making
lyric.
Bodyguard too?
Well, that was a Yellowstone reference. I think.
No, I know.
I don't watch Yellowstone, but I feel like that was like Paramount Plus's biggest thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why
yeah.
that's why they've got that other show with Harrison Ford that they're trying to milk. That's a spinoff.
That was a miniseries, though. That was a
Blue
finite.
Stone?
Oh, it's
thing.
already
That's
done.
over.
I thought it was something they were.
Yeah,
trying to
it
continue.
was. No, it's that's done. That was a prequel.
feel like
I do know that. I did look
He was
that
like,
up because I was like, what's Harrison Ford doing in this? And then I saw that it was just like a limited series thing, and I was like, oh, okay.
The fact that it
makes
took
more
place in the
sense.
past, I didn't care. I was like, I enjoyed the craziness of the current day. But anyway,
Oh, so you have
Wait,
seen it?
I have seen Yellowstone. Yes, most
Okay.
of it. I
So you
all
know-
but like I think the second half of the final season is where I.
I don't mean to be too political, but that's very right of you, Michael.
I mean, it seems kind of.
It so
seems
when you
kind of
the funny thing
mega.
is if
I
you
don't know
watch
if
it
is.
Very.
It just seems like it is.
it comes off
You
that
got-
way, but it's kind of like
Well,
Succession.
But for MAGA.
No,
Yeah,
it's Succession
Succession for
for
MAGA.
it's basically Succession, but you take it and put it in like Montana and make them ranchers. Like
Oh, no,
there's,
So
you
it's-
say
it's not
ranchers,
got
I
like
instantly
a
think,
propaganda
no,
in it or any bullshit. Like you're watching it and they do have those. They don't have like the crazy QAnon side of it. They're just conservative. They're like
but it's also
bootstraps
there's
and
no
stuff like that.
there's no woke, like there's no queers in it
Yeah.
and stuff, right? Like
Think
No queers, no
there is,
blacks.
it's not
Yeah.
not there are some things that are not straight in it, yeah.
oh, there are things that are not
Yeah.
straight.
Oh, but you didn't say any black. So
It's Montana.
Yeah.
hey, I'm
Jarmar.
saying, hey, they could be in.
It's Montana and they're not allowed to do certain
Is
things
it
anymore.
fiction?
It is fiction.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be hilarious though.
I
if
know.
Paramount
Wait.
to make movies like they just
Kanye
they're
West
like,
may
"Let's
own
make
a farm
30
in
movies
Montana.
and then they don't.
I would like a podcast where Jamar and I review each episode of Yellowstone without seeing them.
Like
You just read the synopsis or you just talk about it.
Yeah, we
No, we just-
read the synopsis and then we decide what we think it was.
I'm not glad I'd listen to that. Hell, I'd record that.
Yeah.
Michael just wants us to put anything on the channel.
Yeah,
but-
content's
Like,
content
I'll
at this
record
point. Whatever gets us there, like toys, politics.
Welcome to
Yellowstone.
Modern Yellowstone.
Modern Stone.
Modern
So
Stone.
anyway, the
That
45th
sounds
lyric
terrible.
brings up a very interesting point. Do you think Mattel has control of the domestic and international? Will continue to be a bunch of different options.
like if they don't have international.
No, he's if they have both or just domestic. I would have to assume it's a
Okay.
package deal. Because
I think they have just
Because-
for the fact that Playmates is no more. They had to pay a shitload of money
yeah,
for the whole shebang. Like they weren't. I think was the whole point. Like they were like, listen, we're gonna get the master, not this, all this stuff. Like I think
yeah,
That's
Playmates
why
would have
I
been
think-
pushed out if
Yeah.
if Mattel wasn't getting everything. And previously, Playmates, I'm pretty sure, had both because there wasn't a lot of international stuff back when the reins were being pulled tight, because it was like what SH Figure Arts had the Toon Turtles, but they were the color Ways versions.
Reference.
And then they had Amazing Yamaguchi had the 2012 Turtles.
2012.
And that was about it for the longest time. International stuff,
Yep.
like import stuff, didn't really
that
kick up
was
until
it.
the past couple of years. Like essentially that
But even still, what else we have at this point? I don't think it's really been much at
there's
all.
like at least 2 or 3 companies doing import turtles. There's Joy Toy, there's the ones with the butt cheeks that we were just
Okay,
talking
Joy
about,
Toy.
and I think there's a
Yeah.
third one. And then there's the one that's not legitimate with the summer, winter, spring, fall, which started it all. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure though
But
that
they could have
happened,
done it.
and everyone else was
regardless.
like, let's go. I mean, the company had to change its name a couple times to keep going.
Still don't have the fourth turtle. I still don't have Raph, so we'll see.
Here, Fig Fat Samurai has a synopsis for you. Yellowstone was odd. That it's very mega coded, but then it will have liberal storylines randomly in there. It was an okay show. The angry blonde was the highlight. Yes, the daughter.
That's what all I
is
hear.
is fucking just
hot she is.
chaos incarnate, and she is fucking hilarious, and it's a wild ride.
I just know that her husband in the show is Wings Hauser's son, and Wings Hauser was a fucking maniac, and he was in a bunch of shitty movies in the '80s, and he was crazy. And that's really all I know. Otherwise,
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
45th lyric, the Joy Toy
Corey,
line
you know
is
who Wings
amazing.
Hauser is,
I'm
don't you?
glad it's mostly done.
I
At
know
this
the
point.
name, but
Okay.
I don't know who. Sorry.
That's okay.
So yeah, internationally, I have to assume that's all encompassing. I don't think it's gonna be domestic versus international. I think Mattel has
I
everything.
feel like it would probably just be a copy of what Playmates, right?
Yeah, I would assume whatever Playmates had is what Mattel took over. They might have changed some rulings and stuff,
Some terms.
but yeah.
But you have to imagine though that like there's got to be a carve out for some companies such as like NECA. Like it'd just be insane for that because they've already have like produced so much value that it would be like, yeah, we can do this, but we can't cut out like we have really good relationships with them or
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I don't think so because I
Look-
mean the NECA Turtle line, as much as I love it, it's been on shaky grounds the past couple of years with the number of mishaps with them like shipping out things incorrectly, sending too many things to some people, having to cancel orders for others.
Or
distribution.
the fact that we're getting Robot, Toka, and Rezar.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're done.
We're getting shit from the Turtle
Oh,
line.
the
that didn't
Toon
exist.
line is for sure like the regular Toon
Yeah.
line.
Mhm.
But what are we gonna get from Mattel? They're just gonna redo the Toon line.
We don't know.
We don't know.
They may do
No,
their own
I
thing.
think-
They may do IDW. They may do
Doubt it.
movie Turtles. They may
Doubt
do
it.
everything. We don't know.
They're not gonna go and spend this much money on what they're spending on to then sell something that is already kind of a niche thing. Like IDW
I would agree.
Turtles, I would love that, but that's not gonna just sit on the shelf and like, what kid knows that? I think it's gonna be the Toon Turtles again.
I can't imagine it's gonna be the '89 Toon Turtles at this point.
There's no chance that it.
I could
doesn't
see
start
that.
with
I
Toon
see it
Turtles.
more likely if they're
gonna
gonna do
be
Toon
everything.
Turtles that
It's gonna be
they
everything.
give Super 7 the
Just like-
boot and they take the 2003 line. Would be my guess.
Nope.
Really? You
Nope.
don't-
No.
No, nobody gives a shit about that except for hardcores. These are going into mass retail stores. I
Think
we'll
think
see.
about-
I think we'll see original stuff before we see anything else.
I think very
Yeah,
quickly
that's
that's
true.
gonna lose it though.
what
for
they're doing with DC right now. Think about how they're doing DC at this moment. It's going to be like they're going to come out with some type of hybrid version of something that kind of looks like a Super 7. Those original 4 Turtles of Super 7. It's going to look something like that, but then also like more toyetic in the vein of Masterverse in terms of collector markets. And there's obviously going to be some type of kids line that is going to replace what Playmates did, but I think at first it's got to be collector markets because they don't have like a movie, or they don't have. Let's be honest, Ninja Turtles doesn't have that much of a hype right now, and I don't think
there will be a movie next year,
Yeah.
Allegedly.
which is when the
But I do like that idea though, because kind of like how the Masterverse line is like you have the upgrade version of the classic version, but then you have pieces parts you can add to it to make it a more modern kind of cool version, like what Super 7
Sure.
tried to do initially with just the alternate head. Like, could you imagine getting a Playmates looking turtle with a lot of articulation like the Super 7 one, but then you get a bunch of parts you can add to it to completely change it into a whole different figure?
But I don't know how.
Or like
that-
imagine
what would-
a Ninja Turtle Build-A-Figure.
Build a Krang?
August 13th, 2027.
You guys are making it worse for me with the like. Yes, next year is gonna be crazy with the Godzilla. Isn't the
Godzilla's-
Miles the Spider Verse?
That movie's never
Yeah.
coming out.
That's supposedly coming out next year. Yeah, Godzilla Supernova, isn't that next year?
Yeah.
Or is it the year after?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, minus
No,
zero
it's
And
next
next
then
year.
year,
Turtles.
and Supernova's next year.
Woo-wee. But no, like, I don't know. We could fantasize. I could like try and do thought experiments all day to try to figure out, but I just don't. I don't know.
What would be the one thing, Jarmar, that Mattel could make that you would be like, oh my god?
I'm all in.
Next Mutation.
Yeah, but like, is that
Oh
a
my God.
reality?
You're never gonna
You know
get
what
your
I mean?
next mutation from NECA if this happens.
It's just not anything that I could possibly want that would be like amazing. It's not. It wouldn't make sense for them to make. You know what would be amazing? Finish the 2012 line. That's what I would be amazed about. But like, I don't know. Like,
Oh wait, dude.
I don't know. That's it. It makes it's a good thing to have though. It's a good problem to have because that means that whatever they do, I'm intrigued. Like, obviously, I love my favorite thing about Turtles is getting different versions of the same Turtles, like through different artists' perspective of what the Turtles should be. So I enjoy that.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Just like an artist line.
That would be cool. Okay, I like that. I like that.
Hyper articulated Jim Lee Turtles.
Yeah, man.
That would be cool.
Turtles. I feel like if they mimicked Masterverse, I feel like you'd be looking at something kind of like a little bit like Lightning Collection was, how you'd get like a Red Ranger from this line and you'd get a Blue Ranger from this line. You're going to get like a Donatello from Mirage and then a Raphael from over here, because then it kind of leads you on. The collectors are going to be like, oh shit, like I got to get these different iterations, and they're going to keep going, just like how
I hated when McFarlane did that though. That fucking garbage when he first started with the DC line, and he was like, here's 6 different figures that have nothing to do with each other.
That would be kind of cool though. If every wave had all 4 turtles, they were just not necessarily the same 4 turtles.
That would drive me fucking bananas.
Or like a torture.
Yeah, I torture 100% torture.
Why would it be torture? You're just collecting a line. It's fun to see the different shit.
Yeah, but like, it's just the way my brain works for collecting turtles.
Right.
Is if I'm going to a new line, regardless of what property,
to our world.
I know. It's just I want to have the 4 turtles, and then we can go. You know, like let's move here and let's do. I will buy all those turtles in different renditions, but like I'd like to have them all.
Yeah, I'd rather it be like
we can't even get.
I'd rather it be like each line is a different like iteration versus each turtle is.
We can't even get an entire combiner in a calendar year anymore. So, like,
somehow
if I'd have to wait like 2 years to fill out an entire team of 4 specific turtles, I'd be out so quick. They'd have to be really fucking incredible
to
figures.
Our world.
I'm scared.
I would love to see. I don't remember what the artist's name is from the Mirage years, where they look like cavemen type of.
Oh yes, I was thinking of that. I don't remember.
What are those?
Did we not bring this up? I feel like
we did, because I bring it up like every 6 months.
You're talking about towards the end of the Mirage line when everything got real weird in like graphics.
No, not.
It wasn't
at
that
the end. It's like
late.
issue 17.
Well, it was after like an initial run, like after the shredder and all that stuff happened, when they blew off Raphael's face and killed Donnie.
No,
before that.
No, you're thinking of the.
We're talking like almost a decade before that.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, this is like 1986 or 7.
Something like that.
Yeah, but also though, you guys, with all of these Ninja Turtles, and with anything else, if you're looking for the latest in Marvel Legends, DC Multiverse, SH Figure Arts, and NECA action figures, and including Mattel Turtles next year, without the hassle, you got to check out nerdzoic.com, where you can find all of that and more. This family-owned toy store built by a collector for collectors. What started as a YouTube channel sharing a passion for toys and industry insight has grown into a massive online shop packed with action figures for all your favorite lines. Big Nerdy and his wife and entire staff work hard to ship fast, so you're not stuck waiting to crack open the latest action figures that you've been itching to pose. Sometimes you get hair on your palms when you've been itching to pose a figure. Huge inventory, great customer service, and a passion for action figures. Head on over to nerdzoic.com for all of your action figure needs.
Link is in the description below. Make sure to go give Big Nerdy some love. Tell him Modern Toy First sent you. Corey, you're not talking about like the Lawson Turtle stuff, right?
No, these things, they're so weird looking, and they're only in 2 issues, and they have
I
no
think it's
bandana
3.
or 3 issues. Yeah, they
Yeah.
have no bandanas. They only wear bandages everywhere. It's just like the weirdest thing, and I think they're so cool looking.
They are cool.
I just can't remember which issues they are.
45
It was like this,
did
like,
ask
super-
if we thought that they'd bring back the Batman Turtle comic figures. I don't think it'll be right away, but I no doubt in my mind they'll do that again at some point. Hopefully,
especially with them having both.
yeah. Hopefully they'll do more
something.
based off of the comic versus the movie though, because the movie I wasn't a big fan of the art style for that.
That movie was good though.
It was good.
just
I
cool
just
to
I
see,
just didn't like the art
like,
style.
adult turtles.
Like I liked the
Yeah, no, I
comic book
get it.
better. Wes says he's talking about Soul Winter Turtles.
I was
it's-
just thinking, like, if Wes was in the chat, he would have immediately.
He was talking about he chimed in when we were talking about Next Mutation, but I didn't get a chance to mention it. Yeah, he's been 3D printing stuff. Apparently, he just 3D printed one of those a few days ago. Hold on, Ivan
Yeah,
Sanchez. If
he's-
NECA is not able to make turtles, I wonder if they can make Usagi Yojimbo figure line. I don't. I'd assume
Look at
they
those.
could because those are technically a different license, but I don't know if they'd be able to make the turtles from it. Those are fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
Right?
they're nightmare.
They're great.
Nightmare turtles.
It was great. They were great. Super fun.
That's
I remember being a kid and not understanding any of it.
I'm an adult and I don't even understand
Yeah.
what the fuck I just.
Oh, this
saw.
was the one. This because I bought this one at. I remember buying it back in Land of Crayon Comics. Oh, shit!
man, that takes me
moved.
back.
Yeah, this was the one I bought off the shelf because I was like, this is so cool.
Yep.
That looks like what's it called? The Conan art.
Yeah. Like the
Frazetta, thank you. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
So that part looks cool, but the turtles look terrifying.
Yeah, I should say I shouldn't say they were fun. Because they were kind of dark.
I said,
and
looking
it
at
was
it, I'm
weird.
like, that doesn't seem like it was fun. I don't think they were running around bopping people on the head when they had a sword. I think they were probably stabbing them in the
No.
eye or something.
Yeah, and this is a cool one. This was like you can get this as like
Yeah,
a
that
toaster,
was
I
the-
think.
And like the Splinter, man, the Splinter was so cool looking too.
Yeah.
It looks.
Yeah, I would love
oddly,
these. I don't see Mattel doing these, but I would
No.
love them.
No.
You have a better chance
that
of NECA
looks,
doing those if they get to keep the license.
Yeah.
What
I'm
is like
saying is-
religious art? What do you call that?
Religious art?
Biblical?
Yeah, I think there's like a word. I'm thinking of like Renaissance or something
Biblical?
like that. Biblical? That's kind of what that looks like a biblical turtle. I don't know.
A little bit. It did have very Last Supper vibes to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Probably because it looked
yeah.
like Splinter was going like, here you go.
All of these ideas sound great, but it's just gonna be the turtle. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the Toon Turtles. Or maybe they're like own spin on it, but it's gonna be like the reference guide, like these are or the style guide, like it's gonna be that.
All right, Jarmar, I'm
There's-
going to give you 45
No chance.
seconds for that. I'll clip it and I'll tag NECA to plead your case that this year at San Diego Comic-Con, on the off chance that the Turtles license is no more for NECA, that they make your Next Mutation Turtles.
You got me on the spot here. But I mean, honestly, what do you have to lose? Like, it's one of the things that, like, kind of, I would say, in my opinion, sort of killed an era of Ninja Turtles for like a large generation of children. You see that. I tried to even introduce this to my son. I was like, "Hey, check this out," and he was like, "I do not want to watch this," and I understand it because it's confusing, it's upsetting, it's overall just not great. But that would be a perfect way to end like the reign that NECA has had over Turtle toys for the past 10 years, roughly. Yeah, we'll count it all the way back to like the Well, that would be even longer. But regardless, if you're gonna go out with a bang, release the next Mutation Turtles and confuse the fuck out of everybody and drop them like.
Also, anything that sucked 25 to 30 years ago, people tend to love again.
Absolutely.
They bought those musical tour turtles, and those were definitely not loved.
But they bought them a second time as like what, Christmas ones?
Christmas turtles.
Yeah, they just put the scarf and Santa hats on, and was like, "Here we go." Look at the mileage you get out of that.
If you could get that, then next Mutation, I can't see a world where people wouldn't buy it up.
Absolutely.
But it would be ironic to if they were going to, if this was the last year for NECA Turtles, for them to end it essentially the same way that the turtle line or turtle show and like media ended for several years was because of Next Mutation.
It's the only way to go.
Because I feel like it was Next Mutation, and then we didn't see anything again until 2003, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure that was that was a pretty decent gap in turtle history. Like that's when you did bad, when there was that big of a gap.
Well, at that moment, I think didn't Saban Entertainment buy it, and that's how they made that show.
I'm pretty sure because they had crossovers with the Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power Rangers, you mean?
Yeah. Why do I keep? Man, I'm so fucking tired. Yeah, they did crossovers with themselves. Yeah, no, they crossed with Power Rangers.
We knew what you meant.
Mattel is going to make the same figures that Mattel made previously.
And then Saban is going to make a turtle show where they cross over with the Turtles.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
I really thought, like, that show was, like, terrible, but I thought the toys themselves were really cool looking.
No,
they were.
In all
the
seriousness,
costumes were cool.
Yeah. But the show.
Yeah, the show.
Not so much.
The problem is,
it was cool that they had different villains that were not Shredder, too. I thought that was fun. Like, Gangster Gorilla.
I remember not hating that show as a kid, because like when that show came out, I was not very old. So like for me, I was just like, oh, this is cool. And then they crossed over Power Rangers, like this is even cooler. And then like looking back, I'm like, wow, that fucking show is terrible.
Dude, my son, I rewatched it like with my son, and I was like, oh my god, this is bad. But you know, he thought it was fun when he was younger, just because it was like a live action Turtles, and he was so into like movies and stuff. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jamar's 4-year-old's like, this is dog shit. Turn it off.
Well, he has so many great options to watch. Like, why would you
start him off with all the good stuff, and then you're at this, and he's just
he's like, you will suffer as I did.
He's like, you gave me steak, and now you want me to eat cat food?
My son is 14 now, so when I was showing him that, I mean, he might have been 4 too, but like back then, I don't know, like my kids, they did not, unless it's CGI, they do not like 2D animation. Like I could never get them to sit down and watch the original Ninja Turtles when they were the youngest. I mean, it's an art form that they completely are blind to. They don't like it. They don't like 2D animation at all. It doesn't matter what it is. I could show them anime and they don't like it.
You should fuck with them and show them X-Men 97.
Because
it looks 2D, but it is not. It's 3D.
They're blind to it, man. It's weird. I don't know.
Did I just break Jarmar? Did you not know that that's how they made?
I'm just trying to. I can't right now remember what it looks like visually in my head.
Visually, it does. It looks like a 2D show for the most part. Like, there's a couple scenes here and there that you can tell, but like that show's made with CGI full 3D models, and the way they do it, it makes it look like it's 2D.
So you would think that they would be able to make it very quickly.
You'd think.
You think that every 6 months we could get a new season.
Allegedly, season 2 is
probably
done.
The writing and
then the drama, because the last writer/director dude had some stuff happen and they fired him, and it was a whole thing, and
so that's what Mattel's gonna make X-Men in '97 crossover Turtles with Hasbro, and
that's what's gonna happen.
Before we close out, one thing that is disappointing to me is that Hasbro didn't put the effort into getting the toy license for Turtles just to do Magic the Gathering figures like they did Marvel Legends. Like, give us the 4 turtles each with a promo version of their card. Like, how did they drop that ball? How did Hasbro drop that ball so hard? They have this incredible, like, money-making machine for Ninja Turtles.
Maybe they just can't be bothered with making plastic anymore. They just want to be an entertainment company, remember?
Oh, this way they just want to be a trading card company because they're getting sued for overproducing Magic cards.
They definitely. I don't feel like they want to make Star Wars anymore.
I don't think Star Wars wants to make Star Wars anymore.
I was just about to say Star Wars.
At the same time, though, quote unquote modern Star Wars has been running for 31 years.
Oh yeah, it's the turtle situation. It's like it's always around, but like I think we're waiting for like another.
I think the difference that has helped Turtles stay fresher than Star Wars is Star Wars is
that all their fans aren't a bunch of assholes?
Well, yeah, all the Star Wars fans are assholes.
They are.
But Star Wars is one cohesive story that has to fit together.
Yeah.
Turtles reinvents itself every few years. So you get the same
which is smart.
story retold in a different light, different version, different art.
I mean, you'd think, well, it's not theirs, but like, you know, Hasbro has constantly done it with Transformers. They reinvent it every few years as something else. I mean, Power Rangers set the tone, you know, way back when they did, what was the first one? Was it Power Rangers? What was the first non-Power Rangers?
First non-Power Rangers?
Was it?
Oh, Beetleborgs.
No. The first one
after Mighty Morphin.
After Mighty Morphin.
That was the Space, wasn't it? Or was it Space or was it the Racers?
I don't think it was.
Or wait, no, Zeo.
Zeo, yeah. So it went Zeo, and then it went the Cars one, right?
Ever since then, they redid it every year like they should, and that brought in new fans every year and kept it going for like 20-some years, where it wouldn't have had the legs. And I agree that Turtles is relevant today because there's a bunch of us old timies that love that first movie, but there's been so much stuff since that first movie that doesn't tie into that. And that's absolutely. Star Wars can reinvent itself. It just hasn't let itself.
Yeah. Redo the whole story of Star Wars. Same characters, but people would go crazy.
I think Starfighter might be a step in the right direction. We'll see once it comes out, but this one being completely unconnected to everything else that we're aware of is exciting to me. Like that sounds interesting. I really don't care anymore about stuff that has to do with like I'm done with that.
I think that's what they have to do is they have to separate themselves from the story without changing the story. Because they've dug themselves in a hole so deep they can't reinvent themselves at this point. They just have to branch off and find a way to be fresh somewhere else versus in that main.
Go do different timelines. Like
I mean, they tried that and the fans fucking review bombed it. So
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't perfect either. I mean, there are legitimate complaints. Like, I don't want to get into it, but you know, I appreciated the attempt. I didn't love the finished product. I wish I liked it more than I did.
That's fair.
That is the most honest thing I think Nate has ever said about anything. Ever. I love that you said that. Because I was scared when that show came out. I was so scared. I was like, I'm going to tell Nate I don't like this show.
Which show?
And that's okay. The Acolyte.
Oh, Acolyte. Okay.
Yeah. Good ideas. There were some good ideas in there. Not all of them, mind you. But yeah.
All right, well.
But I also don't think it's as bad as what people said it was either. Like, it wasn't good. It wasn't.
I will say this though. To cap it, but I do feel like it's just the Star Wars thing. It was like something could be like pretty good, and people are like, "It's the most amazing thing ever." And then if it's like kind of bad, they're like, "This is trash." So it's kind of like
Yeah, there's no more. There's no
more.
more middle ground.
There's no middle
for
ground
the
with
masses
Star Wars.
anymore. It's
Yeah.
either for or against it, and
Yeah.
yeah.
There was things that were even behind the scenes though that like really just like bugged the hell out of me. The I don't know who she was. That green lady. She was like somebody's wife, right?
Yeah.
Weasel her way into this show, and she's not a good actress.
She's not, and her makeup was bad in places where it moved weird, and it came across as really cheap looking. And from what I understand, the show was not cheap, and it looked cheap, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
So like people like Benicio del Toro gets a walk-on part on Star Wars. You know, people like
Jack Black.
I don't know who was the one that got
What?
to be a stormtrooper. Never showed his face.
Daniel Craig.
Oh, Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig gets to be a stormtrooper, go on set, be a stormtrooper, never see his face. Like you as a you know, in all honesty, you're like a nobody. You don't get to get a walk on a Star Wars set and get like an entire show dedicated to
Like
this
a pretty
character.
pivotal role.
Pretty pivotal role too. Like
Yeah.
all that stuff like left such a bad taste in my mouth. I was just like, oh god, what are we doing? You know.
But the hot Asian dude was awesome.
Yes. I'm trying to remember, but yes, I liked him. He was cool.
The stranger.
Corey's like, I remember feeling things,
Oh,
but I don't
Asian.
quite remember him
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, the stranger.
I remember my
thought
pants
you-
getting tighter, but I don't remember why.
I pinched it.
I haven't had this feeling
Nothing
in a
against-
long time.
Nothing against the Squid Game guy. He was fine, but you know, he wasn't doing things with his shirt off and coming out of the water and you know.
What about this? What about this? You gave this no-name girl this super important role, and then Carrie Ann Moss, you just blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
you
She
kill
did-
her off in 5 seconds. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
swap those roles, swap those actors. Yeah, that was oh god, what a
I don't even know what.
Well, anyway, before we close out,
Well, we
next
we had to talk.
no, we're not going back to the next mutation. Nice try, though.
Is
Nice
the Acolyte the Star Wars version of the next mutation?
Wow. Wow.
Dude,
Damn. That is
I think you hit it.
savage.
Yeah,
I just
That
gotta
feels
say,
rude.
everybody, don't forget to get your $27.99 4-inch tall Baze Malice. Did I do it?
$29.99.
And he's not 4 inches. He's 3 3/4.
$29.99 because he has a deluxe sticker. Now, let me
big-ass deluxe
reiterate.
sticker.
I do appreciate the deluxe sticker because we bitched enough because we don't want these big ass wide cards for deluxe figures. So they had to differentiate them some way. So they put that sticker on there, and it is removable. So I actually really like that. But come on, dude, Baze Malbus does not need to be a deluxe figure.
But big gun, Nate.
I know.
Big gun go boom.
I
Make
know.
more expensive.
I know. I know. And the thing that sucks, and I won't pay for it. I won't pay full price for it. But like with the way my setup is going to be, I need that figure because he's an important character to Rogue One. Like,
Do not buy him
want-
when it first comes out.
oh no, I will not. Absolutely will not.
That figure is.
Or
going
if you
to be
do,
more
only buy him from
like-
partner of the channel, Nerdzoic.
yeah,
I'm not going to do that only because I don't want to support this price point. I won't do
That's
it.
fair.
And plus he's going to be coming in cases by himself, I think probably. And so
Oh.
all those deluxe figures eventually go down to like $10 and because they're ridiculous. Like there's no need for them. It's because
Yeah.
of paint apps now. Like, come on. Get the fuck out of here with paint apps making a deluxe figure. That is such horse shit.
What about
Or-
it's just like what's his name? Cobb. When they made that
Oh, yeah,
Cobb
Cobb
figure,
Vance. Yeah.
I was like, I went to the Walmart checkout and I beep him and I went, what? How much? And then I had to set him back.
That's insane.
I did not want to set him back. What's
And
that
then I
guy's
eventually
name?
got him for $8.
Right.
So
It was very hard to
Fuck.
set him back. He's a handsome man too.
He is Timothy Oliphant. I like that guy.
Timothy Oliphant. That's him. That's it.
What was the show?
Justified.
Las Vegas.
That's Josh Duhamel.
That's not.
They do get confused, and in fact, I think it was Timothy Oliphant that got a picture taken of Josh Duhamel and Timothy Oliphant's family, and he sent that out as Christmas cards. And his own mother didn't recognize that it wasn't him.
All right,
that's hilarious.
What are we doing?
Anyway, on that
amazing.
wonderful note, let us know in the comments below or in the chat if you're still here what you think. Do you think Mattel's
Why would you
gonna
not still be here?
Well, we went on a rant about shit that didn't matter for 20 minutes.
This is where the magic happens.
So let us know in the comments below or in the chat if you're still here what your thoughts are. Do you think Mattel's going to tighten things up and lock down the turtles? Do you think that it's going to be, the status quo and everyone's just kind of being cautious? Also, let us know what you want from Mattel. What kind of figures do you think Mattel's going to do?
Give us your 2-sentence review or feelings on the Acolyte at this point.
They're just going to say Yellowstone.
Spawn Turtle mashup. Let's see it.
That can't happen.
That's a different company, bud.
That's
we
McFarlane.
can do it.
That's McFarlane.
We did.
Also, I don't want McFarlane anywhere near a turtle
ever again, because those turtle IDW figures are trash.
Which is why he better not touch it ever again.
Hey, guess what? Do you guys? What about this? Do you guys think that he's going to finish the IDW line?
Fuck
You
no.
think we're gonna get all 4 turtles?
He finished it when he started it.
I didn't think they all came out.
No, he meant like he finished it as in like no one. It's bad, so it's already dead.
Yeah. It is for sure.
It was like, hey, he didn't get the license. Someone made him make these toys. And he's like, okay.
It did feel like, it was like done at gunpoint. Like they were done just thrown together.
Everybody else is
lazily and like shittily. Ivan is still here. So Ivan, let us know your synopsis of the Acolyte or what you want from Mattel.
Or Yellowstone.
Give us your thoughts on Yellowstone.
Are we going to get a Yellowstone Ninja Turtle crossover?
That would be incredible. I want Michelangelo.
April,
Is it Dutton? Isn't that the name?
Yes,
Dutton. So I want Michelangelo Dutton figures with his cowboy hat and his coat, his rancher coat.
Dutton is Sam Elliott, right? I don't.
Dutton is
I don't think that's
Costner.
Is that not Yellowstone?
No.
I don't think Sam Elliott's in Yellowstone.
No.
That's the Jurassic Park guy.
I just assumed he's in. No, the old dude.
It's going to be super hard.
The mustache guy?
Yeah,
he's not the main character, bud.
And that's not.
You're talking about the dude from like
That's
the Big
not him.
Lebowski and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's. Wait, what did you say?
Sam Elliott.
Oh, I think you're right then. Who am I thinking of?
Oh
Sam
my
Elliott.
God.
Is that right?
Sam Elliott was in
Billy
Ghost
Bob
Rider.
Thornton.
Oh, it's not Billy Bob Thornton. It is Sam Elliott.
That's
I'm pretty
Landman.
sure.
Oh, Landman.
Billy Bob
Okay.
Thornton is Landman.
Oh my
So
god.
you
He was so adamant that you were
one's-
wrong, and then immediately was like, I think you're right.
So who's the Jurassic Park guy?
What Jurassic Park?
Sam Neill. Sam Neill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's talking about God, why can't I remember the doctor's name now? No, he wasn't the doctor. He was the bone
paleontologist.
person. Paleontologist.
He could have been doctor. You don't know if you guys
He
know.
was a
They
doctor.
still called him doctor.
Yeah.
Sam Worthington.
Why can't I remember his name?
Yeah.
And you know what
Alan
else
Grant.
is you can
Dr.
find us
Alan
on
Grant.
Instagram,
Dr.
Twitter,
Grant,
TikTok,
yeah.
and Blue Sky. Link tree in the description below. Go follow us and come join our Discord where you can chat
He's
about
like
toys,
Pete
show us
Duffy.
your action figures, show us what you've picked up, and join the conversation.
You can show us your wiener.
Don't do that.
Hot
Don't
dog.
do that.
is.
Jesus Christ. Don't do that. I don't need
Well, just send them to Corey. That's what Nate's
Yes,
saying.
direct message Corey your wiener.
What the fuck?
That's.
If you'd like to support us further and you're already a fan of the channel for $1 a month, you can go to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair, where you can get pre-recorded videos early. You can submit input to the podcast, and you can even get fake podcasts for Nate to read at the end of the show. you can check Jarmar out over at sendyourwienertocorey.com
By the way,
I'm buying that.
if you do
Instagram.
send your wiener, 21 and over, please.
Corey, please let everyone know where they can send their wiener to.
Or just meet him at his next show.
Behind the Wendy's.
At Michael Greg on Instagram.
Luckily, that's not mine, so good luck.
Well, whatever.
Some poor
Modern
Michael Gresser on Instagram is just going to start getting pictures of wieners.
Probably already
so
is.
Corey, where can everyone find you?
Yeah.
If you would like to see my art
Whoa.
at Vile Consumption, yeah, don't. Unless you want to send me pictures of like a hot dog, I'll look at that.
Be careful.
So
What if,
fake
it's, what if
wieners.
it's just pictures of that dude from 28 years later with his massive hog?
I already saw that. I don't want to say. I don't ever want to see it again.
So
Does,
what if
does that have to be hot dogs, or could they send you a bratwurst? Like, is there a size limitation?
Yeah,
Vienna
sure.
wieners? Like, what are we talking here?
Wiener
Like, do you
mobile?
only want small ones?
Do you want like a
Small
Costco
wiener?
wiener?
No,
Are you talking like micro wieners?
of course not.
Oh, you size bias? Is
Cooked,
that
or
what
are you
you're
from
suggesting?
raw?
Absolutely. What's the point?
Oh my god.
So yellow.
I'm gonna have to go private.
Corey's,
All right, now
Corey's
we're gonna
links are in the description below.
I'm gonna go private.
Also,
guy.
Real quick before we close this, it's the other. It's Kevin Costner for Yellowstone.
That's what I
not
said.
Sam. I know. I was thinking it was
Sam Elliott is
but
in
he's
it.
in the show.
But he's not
But
the
I
main. I
was
said he's
thinking
not the
that
main character.
Kevin
It's Kevin
Costner was
Costner, and
Sam
you
Elliott.
ignored me while the two of you argued about Sam Elliott.
I know. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh my god! All right.
You can
So yeah, Corey's links in the description below. Go send him your wieners. Nate, what you got for us this week?
We got Jarmar and I's new podcast about Yellowstone. I don't know what it's called yet. I need a good name for it. And I don't...
Wienerstone.
Wienerstone, that works.
Make podcasts great again.
I think they have those.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a
already
lot
there's
of
a
those,
lot of those out
actually.
there. They make way more
Sure.
money than we do, unfortunately.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
I'll start drinking some what's that Paul Brothers energy drink?
Oh, I
What's
thought.
that shit
Oh,
called?
Prime.
Prime.
Yeah, I'll start
Prime.
having Prime.
Only one of the
in my
Paul
hand.
brothers is allegedly MAGA, though.
We're gonna have to get eyebrows.
I don't know the difference between them, so
One of them is a
One
talented
sold and
professional
one
wrestler.
gets
The other
one
one
to
gets
pay.
beat up by old boxers.
oh, those are not
Or-
the same dude.
Those are not the same dude.
Young
no.
boxers.
Okay.
I thought he got his ass beat by Mike Tyson.
He
Yeah.
he
Well,
actually
no.
won. He technically won that one.
He fought the other
Mike
boxer. that I
Tyson
can't
lost.
remember his name, and he.
That dude
Yeah.
fucked him up.
I just remember seeing the
Yeah.
meme where he just looked scared for his life.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't Mike Tyson.
And the guy
He
had a
was
big ass
actually a-
fucking grin on his face. I knew that wasn't Mike Tyson, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't know.
I know who Mike
I
Tyson
was
tattoo on his
scared of
face.
Mike
He was in
Tyson.
fucking
Listen,
Hangover.
I thought Sam Elliott was Kevin Costner, so like it's okay.
We're all racist, is what you're saying. Got it. All right. Well, on that
They all
note,
look alike.
on that very, very unfortunate note, I'd like to apologize
Is
to our
that the
Patreon
Playmates
members
version?
because I did forget to put the
Super
input
Seven.
post
That
up
was super
before we went live. It's been a very busy week, so I apologize for that. But hopefully we see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.
Don't
That
leave
looks
us
exactly like the old one.
Back. This shoulder pulled back as well. Up, twisted both shoulder and bicep, back all the way in. Both wrists, palms, back inward. Do a little bit of a twist at the torso, not much.